Oh shit! Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can't. I can't see you on the thing though.
All right, hold on. I don't know my camera not on. All right. Oh shit, y'all, we live too, and I'm over here all fucked up and shit. My bad, y'all. All right, I don't know what's going on. I
both
gotta
of our
fix the
pictures, both of our pictures ain't showing up.
background. Hi. Oh, it's the overlay. All right, you see it?
Yes,
Okay, let me just fix my audio, and we will be.
friend. Why you gonna be telling me when I'm too loud? Because I
What
could
you
barely.
mean?
Cause I could barely watch the last one, like the first two. Friend, I was so loud. I was like, oh my god, do I really sound that loud?
No, I think your stuff be sound loud sometimes, but we both just two loud motherfuckers anyway. So what can we do?
Oh my god, I was like, that's why I got the earpiece this time because
You do sound quieter. I thought my audio was tripping for a second.
yes, because I was like, maybe this will help because that shit was just too much. You gonna do the countdown?
No, we ain't gotta do it, girl. They know what time it is. Okay, y'all. Let's
Okay,
do
well let me do this real quick.
it. Not you was holding it in for the countdown. Oh, this lady is a mess. That's why I love her. All right, y'all. We're gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami. Sorry, y'all. We had, some things had to get done. So we're gonna start off. Amar says Alan and her are not in a good place, and he never showed up to the baby shower, which I'm definitely not surprised about. We knew he wasn't coming. We knew he wasn't gonna be there. Side note: her mom comes in, right? Not a side note yet. She tells her mom that the doctor says she needs to chill out because her and her children's health are at risk, which is very sad because she's already had. Is it two miscarriages or one?
She had one, so she lost. She was pregnant with triplets, and she lost one of the babies.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's what happened. All right. Sadly, sorry, I didn't mean to just speed past that, but
Oh
yeah. So,
no, no. I mean, because at first it was a little confusing to me
mm,
too, because that's why in the beginning she had to explain it because everybody thought she lost the baby, and then all of a sudden she pregnant with twins. They were like, "So how did that happen?" or whatever. So
yeah.
she was pregnant with triplets.
Right. Okay. That's how I was confused at first when all that had hit the social media. So Alan calls and makes it seem like everything is just fine. Now this really, really, really bothered me, y'all, because it was his
Friend,
whole attitude about it. Like, oh, so you're mad at me just because I didn't show up? It's basically one of those things like, oh, you still love me, don't you? Talk to me like everything's fine. I was like, bro, what? And
he
it
really
kind of seemed
just
like she was kind of going for it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
he was too nonchalant. Like, oh, you're mad because I didn't show up to the baby shower. Like, oh,
Right.
it's just a baby shower. Like, why are you
Exactly.
mad? Like, really?
I was just like I would have cussed him out a long time ago for that and just not talk to him. Like that was really, really fucked up. I didn't like
It
that.
was very rude. That was very distasteful. That was very mean. It was cold.
Yeah, it was just like obvious. I don't really give a fuck. So let's talk about what I want to talk about. I live
Right.
2 hours away, so I just couldn't fucking make it.
Right.
Okay, that okay. We'll just give him that. So, next thing you know, we're gonna move on to the next scene. MJ is in the studio, and I was just kind of like, okay, they kind of making MJ like main character. Okay, I guess we can get with that.
I
But I
mean,
was so,
I ain't got
huh?
nothing against him, but he don't give me main character energy.
Yeah, that's it. I was kind of like, okay, like, but I do have to remember this is a continuation of last season,
Yeah.
so it's just like, okay, like we'll just roll with this until the next actual season comes out. So
Right.
Shay calls him and I was so happy to see Shay. I don't know why, but I always have liked Shay on TV. So I was actually happy to see her. So I'm like, okay, she looks good. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to clown her, but she looked good to me. Okay.
She's grown. She's grown. Like I won't say that I've missed her on
Hmm.
here. I mean, but I can tell that she's grown.
Right. Oh, I had to take a drink, y'all. My bad. And I had the whole container of the drink because I ain't had time for a cup. So, all right. We start talking about her new product launch. Cause girl, I'll drink out the whole container. I don't need no cup. That's what
You
happened
do. You do. You do, but you know what? Don't be ashamed of yourself, friend.
Oh, of course not.
Just bear it all. Just let them see it there. All let's just the whole bottle. What is it? What is it? Hennessy?
It's no, it's actually Ocean Spray Cran Mango, Diet Cran Mango, but that shit is so good and it's
Oh,
super cold.
you living dangerously. I heard that was like 80 proof.
Girl, look, that shit, everything bad. So at this point, I'm just gonna be drinking and drinking. Okay.
Oh my god, you killing me.
So she invited MJ to her product launch, right? For Healthy Hand, which is her business, her health awareness brand. And she's looking for a location for her event. We see her with Julian. I
You know what? You seem like you have the same expression as I did when she said his name. Cause I'm like, didn't we just get rid of Julian? Like, didn't we
twice.
just say, like, right? Because it went from Trina to Amara and now to her. Like, Julian gonna, I guess Julian's like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I get me a spot on this show. Like, I'm gonna
I'm
find
just
somebody to be
yeah, but
attached to.
Shay, why? I understand you said that's been your friend, but why?
She got such a bad reputation. Like, I don't understand.
I don't get it.
I
Like,
don't get it either.
are you, I don't know. I'll just let her have it, okay? She reveals she's pregnant and she's kept it a secret from everyone. She finds out she has fibroids for the second time, so she didn't know if she would make it through the first trimester, which is why she didn't tell anybody, which is understandable. I hear a lot of women say they wait to tell people about their pregnancies because of the risk of being
Mm-hmm.
pregnant. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And you don't want to go through it, and everybody's like, "Oh yes," and then something happens, and they're like, "Oh, what happened to the baby?" Like nobody
Mm-hmm.
wants to go through that. So
Right.
but I feel like women have that right because it's their pregnancy, so they can keep that a secret as long as they want. That's nobody's business.
Right. I mean, I was cool with it. Like, I'm curious as to who her baby daddy is, but we'll get to
We definitely gonna get to that because
that.
Miss I Deserve is just a fucking mess. Okay,
Oh, child,
so
she deserve all right. She
she
definitely
deserved
deserve. She
a lot.
definitely a lot.
Cause child, her ass
Ooh,
whooping ain't enough.
child. Look, I'm trying to tell you because elderly abuse is real.
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna find another elderly. Maybe who was it? Erica Dixon's mama. Maybe she'll catch up to it one day. But
Friend.
anyway, her and her baby daddy are not in a good space, and she says it's always been a love and hate thing. And she kind of admitted, oh, this is toxic, and I've always liked it like this. So we kind of in one of those situations, which a lot of people have been in. But Shay, I hope you're just, not. I hope you're not proud of that because you deserve so much better.
I deserve.
So,
Don't make Mama
oh,
D
I can't
sing
even
to
say
you.
deserve, child.
I
Because
deserve.
look,
I deserve to be
because
loved.
from what she was saying, child. Okay, so Suki rolls up on Isaiah. She goes off on him and said he's been stealing from the store and said, he's taking the clothes and giving it to the big girls to go in his videos.
I
And
believe it.
I can believe that. And he said she never paid him after 5 months. Now,
I
this
believe
is
it.
what I will say. This is what I will say. This shit was so fucking ghetto. This was the most ghetto shit I have ever seen on TV in a long time. From the cousins co-signing to the acting. I'm sorry, y'all. Some of this could have been real, but all this wasn't real. To him dancing and shit when the cameras walked up on him, acting like this was a surprise, knowing that you have to sign a contract release form to be filmed. He knew this was gonna happen. To the white people in the background looking at them while they was throwing shit at him and he throwing shit back. It was a lot.
I just feel like that whole situation was just a bit much, and
It was.
I knew it was building up to this from like the last episode, because Suki was already mad about her store and
Right.
her inventory missing and she ain't making no money. But my question is, why has it taken you so long for you to realize that you ain't bringing no money in? Are you really like? There's no way you that busy that you don't understand. Like, how many streams of income does Suki have? Like, you probably got maybe 3 streams of income. That is not too many for you not to be able to keep up with. You should know how much the good cat is bringing in.
That's true. This is true. I think she has 4. Okay, so we know Suki got her OnlyFans. And she posts her music videos on there because one of the videos I seen was girl. So she got the OnlyFans, she got the music, she got the Good Cat store, and I'm sure she does Instagram promo. So from what we know, that's 4 streams. But I don't give a fuck if I had 10,000 streams. I'm checking every single one of them to making sure my money is coming in correctly. Because we don't just put money into anything.
Right. But I believe that she ain't paid Isaiah because, like,
Oh
come
yeah.
on. Like,
Oh yeah. I
come on.
believe that.
Come on.
I believe that. So
I
he took it
wouldn't.
upon himself to
I
steal
wouldn't
and
work.
give it to girls.
I wouldn't work for Suki. I wouldn't expect. Like, I don't expect Suki to pay me. Suki don't look like she paid nobody.
She probably be like, "You'll get your check. Don't worry about it, broke motherfucker." Like,
Right, right. Like
girl,
Suki just look like she don't pay nobody. You know, I mean
yeah.
that's not a good thing, but I mean you kind of it's kind of like those situations where you get into the situation and you should know or have some kind of reasoning mind to expect certain things.
This is true.
You know, so if you go work at the Good Cat, you should know that you probably gonna be working maybe 5 hours a week because the store
Right.
probably gonna close inadvertently, or there might be a video shoot there, or there might not be a video shoot, or there might not be enough traffic going in. Like, come on, like
I just don't
I'm
understand.
digressing. I'm digressing.
Like them two together, just okay. Yeah, the most ghetto shit. Like I said, girl,
Yeah.
I got one note for this next scene. Flo's rehearsing. She says she blocked her sister, and she talks about her haters.
Next.
So, anyways, Bill is looking for the ring that Suki threw, and says he put his life on pause for her. Says he makes every day about her. Now, this is what I
Yes.
will say. I kind of felt bad for Bill because I feel like, as annoying and irritating as he seems, he really loves this girl, and I feel like she talks down to him so
Mm-hmm.
much, and it kind
I
of
do too.
bothers me now. Like when they used to like mess with each other, it's like okay, fine, but now it's kind of like okay, this is really really bad.
Yeah, yeah. Their relationship. I mean, at least on her end, you know, I think he clam up a little bit for the TV. I don't think
Hmm.
he go as hard as he normally do when the cameras are
Hmm.
rolling. Because I'm pretty sure he probably done cussed her ass out and called her some of everything more than
Oh
once or
yeah,
twice. But the way she make it look like she be abusing the hell out of little Bill.
I can see that, and it's just like okay, so you might want to chill out a little bit. Like
I feel
that's
bad
just
for him.
stop. Yeah, I didn't like that. I really didn't.
I didn't like it either. And then he doing his confessional wearing a robe. Like she got Bill all depressed and shit.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, girl. Okay, relax a little bit on him. Just calm down, or just don't be together. I think that's a better option. Okay.
Right.
Um. So
I
you know
agree.
he was in the field looking for that shit, but okay. So next, MJ meets up with his mom and talks about how they went to Iyanla and how his mom and Shay don't get along. And she says things have gotten a little better with her and Shay, but she says, you know, basically, if Shay want to take it there, we can take it there. Now, this is my thing.
Right.
Of course, as y'all can see, growing up in a black household and having friends who are also black and hearing different experiences, the mamas and the daughters are always ready to fight. And I feel like a lot of moms, I'm sure Shay has done some things. Let me say that first. But
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of moms treat their daughters like girls in the street and not like daughters. Like for her to say, you know, she be ready to pop and I can pop too. Like, hold on.
I mean, I think it's different, you know, because Shay said that she felt like she wished she could have gotten a certain level of love from her mom that she didn't receive. Now, who's to say what her mom? Because I didn't watch the Iyanla part, so I don't
Right.
know what her mom was doing or what her mom did for her to make her feel like she wasn't getting enough love from her. But at the same time, you know, you can't tell a black parent anything about them being wrong with their parenting because, you know, it's kind of like you're the parent. You don't get to survey me. You don't get to tell me whether I'm a good parent or not. You're gonna get this
Right.
parenting however I give it. And there are times when children are able to tell us, hey, you parenting a little bit too rough. You need to, you know, cool down or like it ain't really
Hmm.
sometimes it really ain't that serious, but children aren't really listened to like that in the black community. Like
This
not
is
at
true.
all, you know? So maybe she tried to tell her, you know, that you wasn't mama in me, right?
Hmm.
And she got mad and she just probably ain't never let it go.
And see, I can see that. And this has always been my question. And friend, since you have kids, you know, answer this for me. This is my thing. How can parents say, especially black parents, tell a child, you can't tell me how to parent? It's kind of like, you know, opening up a business and not listening to your Yelp or your Google reviews because
Mm-hmm.
a child knows what they need from their parent. So they're obviously giving you a review on your parenting, and you're telling them to shut up because they don't know nothing about being a parent. But they need you to be their parent. So obviously what they say has some type of meaning. Like I just I
I mean, it's just okay. So it's hard to be a supervisor of anything and to
mhm,
take instruction or suggestion from a subordinate.
mhm,
But at the same time, if you want your subordinate to carry out their duties properly, you need to make their environment as welcoming and easy for them to work in as possible. And that's pretty much what it
absolutely.
is. Like you want me to sit here and not listen to you. No, you want me to sit here and listen to you as a child. And you're
Right.
listening to, hey, well, I know you're having a hard time disciplining me, and I'm not listening because, I would listen if you did this, or if we sat down and you talked to me like I was a person,
Right.
or if whatever other ultimatums or things that you might not have thought of. Sometimes
Right.
kids can teach you how to reach them,
Right.
and sometimes it's just hard for a black parent, especially to take. Especially
Yeah.
if it's a good idea. Like, oh shit, why ain't think about that first?
Right. This is true. This is true. No, this is true. I just know from personal experience, like especially I think it was like last year with my mom. Like once I learned how to like finally speak up and things, like I had to go off on her. Like I had to raise my voice and everything, and it was just one of those things where you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You're not gonna disrespect me, and that just is what it is because you as my mom, I'm not gonna disrespect you. First off, because you're my mama, but second of all, because everybody is owed respect and you're
Mm-hmm.
not just gonna disrespect me just because I'm your child and you're not gonna tell me to
Yep.
shut up.
Yep.
That's not happening. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So, hopefully in our community we can get to a place where parents will actually listen to their children and also the children will listen to their parents because it's not about who just being right or wrong, but it's about communication. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree. I agree. Sometimes you have to put parents in their place because anybody can overstep boundaries. Like
mhm.
anybody is not exempt from stepping over a boundary. Like nobody's too young, too old, too smart to overstep a boundary. And sometimes you got to put people in place.
This is true. And you know what? I don't know about everybody else, but I like being told when I'm wrong, when I'm actually wrong, because I need to fix shit. I don't like walking around being a
Right.
fucked up person.
Right.
So look, when you gotta correct me, you gotta correct me. Okay.
But everybody ain't like that. So that
Exactly.
that
It took a
comes
lot of
with
growth.
growth. Exactly.
Yes. So, but hopefully things get better. We obviously gonna see Ayana later on in the season. I'm like, they gave Ayana a love and hip hop check. I can see her getting a housewives check, but
Ayana?
not a love and hip hop check. Yes, she's in the trailer. And not from the episodes, from actually being on Love and Hip Hop.
Well, who does she talk to? Ow.
Them,
The whole cast, because all of them need it. All of
MJ
them need it.
and their family, but that's what I saw. So hopefully, they didn't cut that out or nothing. But yeah, um, here we go once again. Flo and Marlon go to see a voodoo lady, even though their religion doesn't agree with it, and they are getting blessed and cleansed and rubbed down. Congrats. Honestly, I will say this. For a second, I enjoyed the scene due to the fact that we have not seen things like that. You know what I'm saying? And in Miami, down in the South, voodoo and things like that are things that happen. So it was nice to see something different. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. Here we
Look,
go.
they were paid actors, friend. Those were not people. Ain't nobody checking for her. Not for real. Paid actors. Paid.
Girl, I was
Look,
like,
I am lower on the totem pole than she is because I ain't on nobody's TV. And
yeah,
I feel like I have more people checking for me than Flo does.
girl, because I was just like,
Paid actors.
okay.
Paid actors.
Okay. So,
I mean,
um,
culturally, okay, fine. But come on, man. Not them.
no.
Ain't nobody checking for them.
No, we could have did another filler scene. We could have did something else.
Right.
We definitely could have did something else.
Mama D could have sung I Deserve.
Look, and I would have watched that. There we go. We could have went with that. So in the next scene, Bill's in the studio. His song sounded good to me. Now that might be not everything ain't for everybody, but it sounded good to me, surprisingly. I know, friend. Like they say, everything ain't for everybody, but okay. He says that he's depressed daily once again and is just focusing on music. Suki shows up. She looks like she's ready to fight. Anyways,
Every day,
so
every day.
they start arguing after he asks her when she's going to help him with his music. So I was just like, was she wrong or was he wrong?
I don't know. I mean, because I feel like something's missing. Because when did she agree to help him with his music? And in a sense, she might feel like her allowing him to do scenes with her on the show is all she got to do. Like, have they set those itemized lists of what they look like? Like, if
Right.
he said, "Hey, I want you to help me with my album or my music," that includes you helping me come up with a tour. That includes you getting on the track and you doing a verse. That includes like, is he just sitting there just saying, "Are you gonna help me?" And he ain't said what it looked like.
This is true. This is
I think
true.
that's what it is, because even if everything ain't for everybody, Suki might not like it, but at the same time, if he like, look, Suki, you ain't gotta like it, but I know somebody out there that'll listen to it, so can you hook me up with such and such, such and such? Like,
Right.
he gotta say what he want her to do.
This is true. Cause she definitely went the fuck off and said, "Nigga, I've been helping you." Blah 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 blah. It's like, but I also feel like once again, okay, if she has been helping you, you didn't need to say that to her. You didn't have to come at her like that. Secondly, Suki, you don't have to throw everything you do for him in his face.
That's
Like
true.
you, like every fucking thing you do. Like you ain't got no car, you ain't got this, you ain't like. Okay, so if he's like that, why are you with him?
Right,
Like, why are you with a man like that? Then you know.
right.
But you know,
Cause it's Suki.
yeah, because it's Suki and she gonna love him at the end of the day, and I guess that's what matters to people. Um, she states that she helped him with everything, basically talks down to him, and he throws it in her face that her car got returned, and he got up quick. Now, I was surprised that the producers actually jumped in this. They like, hold on, y'all need to chill the fuck out. Like, it does get pretty heated between them two, like
I
quick.
think I think they didn't learn their lesson with them too because last
Hmm.
year with them being in the car,
Hmm.
like I think after that they was like, nah, man. I think in off season they really get down.
Yeah, I can see that, and they probably like, hold on, y'all, we not doing that. So
Right.
I don't know. I feel like next season Bill probably won't be here.
They didn't already broke up.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they never broke up. So I don't
Okay.
know. I am very interested to see who decides to ride the Suki train because she is something else.
She is. Suki is a lot, and they just shot the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion the other day. So I think Miami's probably coming soon if they haven't already shot it. So I'm wanting to see if he shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, dang, this is going quick because we already on the last scene. I told y'all Miami ain't giving too much yet, y'all.
No, it ain't.
So
It ain't.
we're at Shay's baby shower, and everybody looks bothered because of what Mama D is saying. Like when she went up to give Shay's mama a hug, her mom was like, "Ah, oh, bitch, here we go." And then she
Yeah.
started talking about how Shay's stuff is making her go to the bathroom. And I'm like, girl, we did not need to hear that whatsoever.
Yeah, she doing too much.
Like that just made me uncomfortable. Like, ew, like Mama D, come on.
Right. Right.
We don't need to hear you about you going to the bathroom, okay? So
Yes.
then yes, like girl, we didn't need to know that. So then the two messiest planets in the world collide and the stars fall
Oh
when her and
God.
Bobby see each other. I said, child,
Yes,
who put them two
child.
together? She turned Mama D turned into a gay man when she seen Bobby baby. She oh yeah, they jumping up and down. I said no.
Child,
No.
I would love to be in a room with Mama D and Bobby.
Yes, and I'm sure they know every fucking thing. And then they turn around, you ask you,
Yeah.
so how your life going? My life is going just fine, baby. Everything is
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Like I'm telling you, like I would love to be in a room with just Mama D and Bobby and just watch them beat them. Like they can do a show by themselves.
They really, really could. Like if he took her over there to Zeus and she got like her dating show and he
Woo.
co-hosted with her, Zeus, you better give me a
Mama
call
D done already
because
had a dating show.
she can get another one. That was Tokyo Tony.
No, she didn't have her thing on Zeus. I don't think. I think she had her show on something else. I'm gonna look it up.
Really?
I'm gonna look it up and send it to you. But Mama D
Okay.
had a Yeah. But we don't talk about Zeus over here.
Uh, mm. Oh, I don't
Friend.
like you. So
Oh, I think they
we
like
talk
me.
we
Oh,
talk
I
about
think they like
what's
me.
lighted.
Oh, I think they like me.
Anyways, so
Friend,
everybody looks
friend.
bothered,
I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead.
and like I said, oh, I'm trying. I almost said something, Greg, after what you said. Okay. So Mama D starts to insinuate that I mean not Bobby, my bad. Oops. That Shay and Scrappy have been messing around, and she said they met up a month ago. Now, what I will say is this: you're wondering why Scrappy is mad that you showed up to this event, and you're proving the point right here.
Yes.
You're proving the point because why would you go and spread that?
Yes. Her whole commentary just sent me to the moon because did you really just sit up there in your confessional and say that you would rather Shay be your daughter-in-law than Bambi with her hooves? Friend,
Right,
like she took it way too far. And there have been times when Bambi has been the bigger person and she, tried to iron shit out with Mama D,
right.
but Mama D be doing the most, man. Like she make it hard for you to repair any type of relationship with her.
This is true. She be doing a lot, and they act like everything should be cool, just like Marlo. That's an older version of Marlo. I did this to you, but everything should be
Yep.
fine. I love you. Everything's good.
Yep,
No,
that's exactly
ma'am.
how she is.
I just don't get it. Like, okay. And then, of course, Bobby joins in and is just laughing and giggling and shit. And that's probably something I wouldn't have joined in on. Sorry, Bobby, but I just don't think that's something you should have joined in on. Like, I would have been like, ooh,
Come on, man. It wouldn't have served as a Bobby moment if Bobby didn't get involved because
this is true.
Bobby messy as fuck.
As fuck, and then be wondering why people don't like him. Well, Bobby, I'm sorry, baby, but do you see the shit you be doing? I know you on TV, but you gotta remember who your
Everything ain't for
castmates are.
everybody. Everything ain't for everybody.
The quote of the week, the month, look, the
Right.
year.
Right.
So, Shay comes out. You know, she announces that she's pregnant. I feel like either something was cut or it was sped up because it's just like, okay, I'm pregnant. Boom, yeah, I'm having a girl. Hey, family, come up here. And it was just like, okay, let's
I'm
slow
pretty
down a
sure
little
it
bit.
wasn't it wasn't a lot um it wasn't a lot to show versus what's gonna happen in the season.
Right.
When they went to the cutting floor, they probably cut a lot out because it had nothing to do with anything going forward. So
Right. There's no real drama going on, so they probably just like, okay, let's cut this and just put it together at the end
yeah,
of the episode.
yeah.
But you can tell as you see in the trailer for next episode, her family's upset, but I could tell they were upset. But my thing is this: even though the viewers are wondering and we're wondering, why is the first thing y'all wonder who the fuck the baby daddy is? Damn, you can't tell her congratulations, like actual congratulations
Well, I think
first.
that was Mama D's fault. I think that was Mama D's fault because
Yeah,
after
but the
Mama
mama
D,
didn't hear about the that what Mama D said yet, so it's just like y'all worried
well,
about the wrong stuff.
as a parent, I think because I think
I
all
mean,
the
no,
parents asked that.
I understand, but it's just like, can you show a little bit more like, oh, actual congrats before who the fuck? And then when her brother said it
But
in front of
they was
everybody,
happy. They was happy. They rubbed their belly or whatever. But come on,
but you
everybody
see
want to
how
know who the
MJ
daddy
said it
is.
though? He was like in front of everybody. I'm just wondering who the fuck the baby daddy is. I'd have been like, nigga, you can't pull me to
We
the
don't see
side.
Shay though. Like we don't see Shay at all. Like she real low key, so we don't know who she be out with, where she be
Yeah.
at. Like she don't be having paparazzi, whatever, following her. She don't make a lot of noise. So shoot, everybody trying to figure out who.
Well, I understand us, but I'm just talking about how her brother did it, like in front of everybody. Well, who's the
Oh
baby
yeah,
daddy? I said, oh,
yeah,
okay, pull
yeah.
me
He
to
ain't
the
have to do that.
side. Like let's talk about this. Pull me to the
Right,
side.
right,
Like, damn, okay, get straight to it then. So yeah, but that's really it, y'all. Like, ain't too much going on in Miami or whatever. So
right,
I mean, y'all
right.
can leave
And
y'all comments. Let us know what y'all thinking.
yes, let's get off this thing because Florida got my blood pressure up. Like they just
Yeah.
see they giving away money at this point.
And they can definitely give it to us because we can make some shit happen.
Right. Like, come on, man. Like,
I
just
just
giving away money.
this is true. But okay, friend, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully next week we have more to talk about.
Oh,
Okay,
you got a comment.
I do. But it's a
Yeah.
second she was. Oh, hold on. But she was with anybody. So to be honest, I would have asked the same thing. 1 minute we didn't know you were with anyone. Now you're talking. You're pregnant. This is true. But still,
Yeah.
like as family, I wouldn't have said that in front of everybody at the party. Like I would have pulled her to the side and said, "Okay, now let's talk about who the fuck you been fucking." Like you could talk to your sister like that, but not in front of everybody. Like
Right. Right.
that's just
I
like
agree.
you kind of
I
just
agree.
took the moment from her. Like, oh, congrats. Now who the fuck you been fucking? And then
Right.
Mama D talk about some. Oh, it's her ex baby daddy. Like, hold on, wait a fucking minute. Like, let's. I guess everybody getting a check from Mona, huh, friend?
Yes, child. Cause I think Mama D she get bonuses. She get a shit starter
She getting
bonus.
something. I wonder whose check is bigger, her or Carly's.
I'm pretty sure it's Mama D because Mama D gotta have that money to run her kingdom.
This is true. I know she don't be playing with Mona. She probably I can hear her leaving voicemails. Mona, you said you was gonna give me a raise, and I'm not fucking playing with you.
Yes, yes, yes. I can see it and I can hear it.
Oh, definitely. So you know them two are a mess, but I guess are you gonna
Yeah,
tune
but,
into Housewives of Atlanta tonight?
I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt to, like I said, Adon's still sick, but yeah, friend, let's get out so I can chat with you for a few minutes before 8 o'clock because I got to
Oh
8 o'clock.
yeah. Okay. Well, y'all, thank
You like,
you.
oh yes.
Yes. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Hold on for